That's all the offensive tackles do. And when I think about that spiritually, left is your heart, right is your mind. Left is your heart, right is your mind. So your heart and your mind will support you, protect you, so that you can move the ball down the field and score in your own life. Okay, wait a minute, hold up, don't clap yet. Protection on the left, protection on the right. Mind, that's why you got to clean it up. Heart, because what's going on in your heart will ultimately come out your mouth. Now, got my protection. Then he said to me, this is my son, he said, they also have something called a defensive tackle. Why? He said, because there's two. One on the left, one on the right. And their job is to make sure that the quarterback doesn't pass the ball. I said, wait a minute, hold up. Hold up. I'm the quarterback. I got protection on the left, protection on the right. Offensive tackle on the left, offensive tackle on the right. And their whole job is to protect me. That's what they're there for. But at the same time, on my left, I got a defensive tackle. And on my right, I got a defensive tackle whose job it is to make sure that my offensive tackle don't do their job to protect the quarterback. That's called internal conflict. Internal conflict. There's a part of you that wants to grow and learn and heal and shine and move up the road. And there's a part of you in you fighting you so that you don't get it done. Are we clear? And that's how the game is played. So you, quarterback, you got to be on the lookout all the time. Because while your defensive tackle is trying to stop your offensive tackle, and your offensive tackle is trying to protect you, you better be clear about where you got to go. Because they seem to be a little occupied in the conflict. It's called internal conflict. And until we clean up our mind and clean up our mouth, we will continue to be in battle with ourselves. You don't have to worry about the white man because you crazy as hell all by yourself. Hello? You don't have to worry about Republicans, gays, and lesbians. You don't have to worry about nobody. Look at you. You crazy as hell. Just like me. Ain't that deep? That's deep. You the quarterback, you got the ball, you got the dream, the vision, the capacity, the ability. I'm telling you, when I came out the projects, I ate cheese. Remember that cheese they used to give you that didn't melt? Now that's how you all know I ate it. The butter that used to make the cake fall, I don't care what you did with that butter. If you put it in your cake was gonna fall. But it was good on a biscuit. It was good on a biscuit. You got to have good butter in your cake. Anyway, I digress. Now, I had to look up this word offense. Actually, one of my staff members did it for me because I was in the car driving up here. And she said, an offense is when you break a rule or a law. Do you know the first law of survival is to thine own self be true? How many of us are living illegally right now? Because we done broke that law. Taking care of everybody, doing everything, minding other people's business, all over. All of her goes, hi. Yeah? Okay, so an offense is when you break a law or a rule. How many of us have done that? How many of us have lied to ourselves, about ourselves, on ourselves, for our own safety, not realizing we had an offensive tackle? on either side of us. Or, an offense is when you break a law or a rule, or when there is a perception of harm or insult. Then we become what? Offended. Perception of a harm or an insult. Now what if the person who offended you